Okay, hello everyone. How are you? This is Kay. Good to see you. Okay, so today is the 19th of March 2024 and this is on Tuesday. So welcome back to my another live stream. I hope you're having a great day today. And let's check the markets together and see what's happening right now. Okay, but before I jump in, let me say hi to everyone. All right, let's see. Okay, Subham, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. Juan, also good to see you. Thanks for joining. How long have you been trading? I have been trading for the last 10 years. This is my 10th year or 11th year, actually. Full time. I started in 2013. So it's been 10 years. Time flies. And originally I didn't use Ichimoku. I was using some different indicators and strategies because I was a scalper. So I was basically buying some indicators, like paid indicators. I was also using some signal services and price action to trade. Back then I was using, in terms of the indicators, I was using so many indicators. But now I only use Ichimoku for higher time frames to get the bigger picture in the market. Okay, hello Michael, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, James says, hi Kay, small loss on USD JPY earlier, still watching the market. Okay, yeah, definitely right. Today there was a interest rate decision in Japan and BOJ raised interest rate from negative 1% to 0%. And after that, JPY was sold and USD was bought and USD JPY went up and other JPY pairs went up. So it was an aggressive move. I watched the market when the BOJ announcement exactly happened. But I've seen that I think it was a 4-hour USD JPY was so thin, so I thought it's overbought and I didn't take the trade. But yeah, let's check USD JPY and other JPY pairs today. Okay, hello gang, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And CSM, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. All right. Mohammed, thanks for joining too. Your expectation about USD JPY, I think it's bullish continuously. Fundamentally speaking, I think USD JPY is bullish still. Okay. Hello, Danish. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And everyone, good to see you too. Okay, so now let me switch the screen to trading view. Okay, and first, let's check the USD JPY. So let me just put this in one screen so that you can see the bigger picture. So from the bigger picture perspective, this is the weekly time frame. And on the weekly forecast on Sunday, I think I mentioned that this is in ascending P wave on the weekly chart. So overall, it's bullish. And looks like this week so far is bullish. And the market is reaching to the resistance level of 152. So this week, I think the price reaches 152. So it's bullish continuously. Yeah, Kijun Sen is, weekly Kijun Sen is 146.08. But so it has retraced 2 weeks ago. And this week is up and it's about to break the daily resistance of 150.8. And it looks like it's going towards 152 area. So weekly shows bullish. This is called ascending P wave. It's bullish. And here is the daily time frame. Right. Today is 1.02%, up on USD JPY. And in Forex, 1% up is really strong. So this is now going up. And when I see this market, one thing I notice, I think it's important is the Chikou span. Because the Chikou span is really important when it's following the candlesticks. So exactly this part, from here to here, so far, Chikou span has been following the candlesticks. So this means Chikou span is back 26 candles, right? If you know how Chikou span is pictured, Chikou span is lagging 26 candles ago. So that means this market right now and the market 26 candles ago, 26 trading days ago, are synchronizing. They are going together, synchronizing. And 26 is the most important number in Ichimoku because it's also used in Kijun-sen calculation. But Chikou span is following the candlestick. That means the market is respecting the Chikou span trace. So from here, and this is what may happen next. So if the market breaks the resistance level of up here on hold on, resistance of 150.8, then that's called the Chikou span breakout. Then most likely the price goes up to 152. And we can expect about 100 pips of potential profits to take. So simply today, I saw the market is bullish, but waiting for the resistance breakout and buy, which may happen sometime this week. And this week, like I covered on Sunday's weekly forecast, we have lots of big news. So one of these big news may impact the market and it may break. It may cause USD-JPY to break the new highs. So my prospect on USD-JPY is so far bullish. So we will see how far it goes. And today I didn't buy because the price is near the previous resistance level, and also, like I mentioned earlier, if you check on the 4-hour time frame, the Kumo was thin. So I didn't take that. Now Kumo is getting thicker, but before the Kumo was becoming a bit thinner, like this. So it's been bullish, but now it's better to wait for the breakout because it may be resisted by 150.8 and it may consolidate from here, or it may retrace and then goes up this way too. So when you trade right now, it's a bit risky. So that's why I wait for the breakout in this case, breakout or retest to buy. So that's USD-JPY analysis. And now it's still up and it's almost reaching the resistance. To the resistance from the price right now, there's only 17 pips. So that means within today, it may break also. So, and once it breaks again, we can expect about 100 or 120 pips or so, the potential profit up to the resistance, 151.9 or 152 area. So that's my projection on USD-JPY. Hello, Summer. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Kohei-san, good to see you too. Ayan, thanks for joining too. Would you buy USD-JPY now or wait for the breakout? Yes, I wait for the breakout of the previous resistances. Yes. Ali Reza, good to see you. All right, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining today. Okay, Kohei-san says, what about Euro-USD? Yeah, let me check Euro-USD later, but first let me cover other JPY pairs because they are very aggressive. If you check on this, let's see, the currency strength chart today, you can see that the light blue JPY has been so much bearish. And also this CAD just became so bearish about 1 hour ago. And USD has been bullish, this orange, USD bullish, Swiss franc is also bullish, Euro is now bullish too, and pound is also bullish today. So now the biggest volatility pair is USD JPY today overall. And Swiss franc JPY is also bullish. So we can check the Swiss franc JPY next. Sometimes I check the strength chart and refer to which currency pair is the strongest or the most volatile. And I check those charts first. And because if I find the opportunity on the volatile market within today, then I can expect bigger reward if the price goes towards my way. So it's better to check the strength chart like this way too, in that sense. Okay, so yeah, now let me check the Swiss franc JPY. Oh yeah, and also in terms of JPY, so today the Bank of Japan decided to raise the interest rate from -1% to 0%, and that means, right? So monetary easing will be still continuous in Japan, and because of that, yen was sold and US dollar was bought. Because most likely, even after negative interest rate was cancelled today to 0%, market thinks that Bank of Japan will not raise the interest rate anymore. And most likely, they don't raise interest rate from 0% to 1%. Most likely not. And that's why with this fundamental, and also monetary easing will be continuous in Japan. That's why USD was bought and JPY was sold. So, and I think this fundamental direction continues within this year. So my projection in long term is USD JPY or other JPY pairs are continuously bullish. So yeah, let me now check the Swiss franc JPY and other JPY pairs. So here is a Swiss franc JPY. Today is also bullish. This one is also up 1.07%, which is quite big for the Forex pairs. However, if you look at the daily time frame, it's exactly within the Kumo. And it broke the Kijun Sen within the Kumo and Chikou span touching. So overall, in terms of Ichimoku viewpoint, it's range, no trend. And if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it broke the Kumo, but Kumo just twisted bullish. And this is newborn baby Kumo. And Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen are very close together, so this is overbought. So this is not a good market to buy. You have to wait for the retracement and buy after that. It's a bit risky to trade right now in that sense. So yeah, that's Swiss franc JPY. But this one also, I think, my projection is bullish. So if the market retraces and goes up next, then the target is going to be on the tip of the wick from the 4th of March this year, which was 170.72. So yeah, let's see how it plays out on that one. We have about 90 pips of room to trade to 170.7 area. Okay, and so the second strongest or third strongest JPY pair today is the Euro JPY. Euro at the moment is 29 and JPY is -72. So let's check Euro JPY. Then check Pound JPY too. Okay, so Euro JPY today is plus 0.92%, which is also very big as Forex pair. And first, if you check the daily time frame, it's going up. And it's about to reach the resistance of 163.74 or 75. And since today is all the way up bullish, it may be resisted, right? And also, if you check the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame Kumo is still a bit smaller, but it looks like it's getting thicker and bigger. So this time it may break. Euro JPY may break the resistance in that sense. Let me just unflag all the symbols. So yeah, Euro JPY is bullish and it's about to break that resistance to me. And what's more, in terms of the price action, there was a inside bar here. The three candlesticks ago, there was a pin bar and inside, and the candlesticks right now it's forming. It's about to break the resistance. So in this case, I wait for the clear breakout in 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame will close in 2 hours and 39 minutes. And if this candlestick closes above the inside, then I think the price breaks the resistance and continuously goes up bullish. So if I just zoom in like this and check the candlestick each one by one, then I'm talking about this pin bar and the inside like this. So far, this closing price is above this inside, above the pin bar. So looks like it's bullish. It looks like it's breaking, but we never know until the latest candlestick closes, because it may close with a bearish bar, for example, like this, and long wick up like this. If the candlestick closes like this with a bearish bar, then most likely continues range and it may break the inside bar bearish. So in this case, I wait for the close price to be either above or within this inside. So I can set alert about 2 hours and 40 minutes and come back. So yeah, that's Euro JPY. And also let me check the Pound JPY too. So Pound JPY is also bullish today, and this one is breaking the resistances. So Pound JPY also looks very good to trade. And I think I said this also on the weekly forecast, that this is within the weekly channel. So that means this can be a fake breakout, right? It's breaking the resistance level of 191.2, 191.35. Wow, 191 level. This is really high. Yeah, to me as a Japanese, 191 per pound is really, really high. Yeah, if someone, in Japan wants to travel to UK, that will be super expensive. But anyways, yeah, so the market's reaching 191.3 or 4. But again, this is in ascending channel. Let me adjust it like this more precisely to make the line touches on these points. So in that sense, if I zoom in again, then it may break the resistance, but there is yellow ascending channel, so the market may be resisted and retrace. So ideally speaking, it's better to wait for the channel breakout. The channel breakout, if it breaks today, then that will be the breakout on 191.72. If it breaks tomorrow, then the channel resistance will be 191.77. Today is 191.70 area. Yeah, so either way, it's better to wait for the breakout of the channel and look for buy opportunity after that. But so far, in terms of Kumo shape, it's not too thin, but Kumo has been thick. It's a nice thickness. And Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are up, and Chikou span above candles. Oh yeah, but regarding the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen on JPY, pound JPY, they are together. So they are together. So let me cancel the candlesticks because this is also very important when you view the market through Ichimoku. If I zoom in all the way, then you can see that the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are meeting together here. And this means that it's overbought too. Although Kumo thick, when you see Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen together, that means it's overbought in the short to mid-term. So Tenkan-sen represents the short term and Kijun-sen represents the middle term. And when they meet together like this and point up together, it's overbought in short to mid-term. So that means today or tomorrow, the market may continuously bullish, but this is overbought. So the correction has to happen. So in that sense, it's a bit risky to trade today. It's bullish, you may want to jump in, you may want to trade to buy, but we never know when the market starts to retrace or when the market becomes choppy near the resistance level. And the spread may be wider when the market becomes choppy in after this, overbought situation. So from the perspective of this spread, I think it's not good timing to trade either. So yeah, we have covered already USD JPY, Swiss franc JPY, Euro JPY, Pound JPY. So finally, let me cover AUD JPY. Oh, and also CAD JPY too. So first, AUD JPY. This pair is today's bullish again also, and looks like it's breaking the resistances. But the Tenkan-sen is below Kijun-sen, so overall market is still a range. So that means we cannot trust this breakout of the resistance, 98.21. The market may retrace from here because it's overall its range. So in terms of the price action, it's bullish, right? Because it has been supported by the trend line. And it looks like this is now becoming the new N wave. Looks like. That's price action. However, in terms of Ichimoku, because there was a dead cross on Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, this is range. So in this case, if you use Ichimoku, then you don't trust this breakout. It may reverse anytime soon. So I wait for the candlestick close today. And it may be better to wait for the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gold cross to buy. Or if you look at the 4-hour time frame, 4 hours is also bullish. It's breaking the resistances. And the Kumo is up. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen up. So if you follow 4-hour time frame, I think it's good. But not the daily time frame. So 4 hours is breaking the resistance, and this one is closing in 2 hours and 31 minutes. So, but AUD JPY 4 hour looks good to me. So let me go to 1 hour, for example. Oh yeah, 1 hour is showing overbought. The Kumo is way too thin. So most likely it retraces from here. If the Kumo thick, then I would say that this is one of the best pair to trade right now. But since Kumo thin, I don't want to jump in the market right now. Yeah, so no rush. I just observe the market. I just watch and just, see how it goes. Okay, finally, CAD JPY. Okay, let me revert back to daily. You always have to check higher time frames down to the lower time frames. Never go opposite direction. Yeah, because if you start from the lower time frames, and if let's say M5, the 5-minute time frame goes bullish all the way, then you may feel FOMO. So it's always better to get the bigger picture first and then break it down to the lower time frames. So yeah, lastly, let me review CAD JPY. So this pair is also range in terms of Ichimoku on the daily because just like AUD JPY, Tenkan-sen is below Kijun-sen. Okay, so we're not really sure if this bullishness continues or not from this Ichimoku perspective. And 4-hour chart is bullish now. So and Kumo is getting thicker and bigger in the 4-hour. So this one is also good. And it's good because it's consolidating now. Looks like the market was resisted by the previous resistances, 110.96 area. But because it has been consolidating, once buyers start to be dominant over sellers in the market, then most likely it breaks the resistance and goes bullish. And you can tell that by the Kumo shape. Buyers are not giving up yet from the Kumo shape, so I think the price breaks the resistance. They are building up their positions now on the buyers. And sellers are almost giving up. So from here, I think the price breaks and goes bullish. So yeah, CAD JPY looks good because it's been consolidating, and also AUD JPY as well. So I think these two pairs are nice to monitor today. Okay, so yeah, let me check some comments now. Again, thank you very much for joining today. Please press the like button if you liked it so far, and please subscribe because my goal on my YouTube is now to achieve 100k subscribers. So if you can help me, that would be great. Okay, let me see. Nguyen says, are you living in UAE right now, Mr. K? Yes, I am. I am in Dubai right now. I have been here for the last 2.5 years. Came here in 2021 July. Okay. Okay, Ktub, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And James, you're welcome. Oh yeah, right. Sandeep says, any suggestions about Euro USD? Right, looks like Euro USD I got from multiple comments from Sandeep and Kohi-san. So let me check. Euro USD. Okay, in terms of the daily perspective, looks like the market has retraced Kijun-sen. So from here, I think the price bounces on the Kijun-sen and goes up. And overall, in the bigger picture, this is in the triangle, P wave. So looks like now the market is going down, or I think it's going up rather. So the price retraced to Kijun-sen, and I think from here it goes up this way to the P wave resistance. So my view is bullish, or it may touch the P wave support and goes bullish too. But either way, it's bullish in this short term. In the long term, we have to wait for the breakout and follow the new direction. Oops, sorry. Again, the cannon is so loud. Did you hear it? Maybe you didn't because this is condenser microphone. Maybe you didn't hear it, but that cannon's so loud. It's every time. Wow, surprise. Sorry. Yeah, so anyways, in the long term, we have to wait for the P wave breakout towards either direction. Yeah, that can happen to announce the end of Ramadan. I mean, today. The end of fasting today. Okay, so all right, let me continue to check some comments. Hello, Winstocks, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right. Ali Reza says, is it possible to have a look later on NASDAQ? Sure, I can take a look right now. Okay, NASDAQ is here, index, US 100. Okay, if I can share the weekly perspective, now it's consolidating. Weekly Kijun-sen is becoming flat. So it's consolidating, but it's bullish. Because last time, the market has been supported by the Tenkan-sen. So this time I think that will be supported by the Tenkan-sen and goes bullish. So I think in the months of March and April will be continuously bullish. That's my analysis on NASDAQ. And Kumo is getting thicker and bigger too. So that means this is bullish in the long term. Yeah, so this is just a temporary correction, I think. Consolidation. But overall, it's all bullish now. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, John says, is there an app for news notifications? Oh, I don't know about the news app because I simply used this website to track the notification, track the news. But even fx3.com, I think there is an alert function maybe somewhere here, a sound alert. Oh yeah, but this one you have to keep opening this website on the desktop. Yeah, but yeah, there was a big news in Japan. Right. Hello, Principal. Good to see you. You're welcome. Thanks for the comment. Winstock says, can we predict how many times price tests the support line before a trend really run? No. There's no way to know how many times the price tests support resistances before it breaks. Yeah, there's no way. But, if you do the proper risk management, then you can do it. So, for example, let's see, USD/JPY is near the daily resistance right now. So let's say 1 hour is bullish and this is close to the resistance. So this time, if Kumo is thick, that means it tends to break the resistance. So you check the Kumo shape on the daily time frame. This is sideways. 4-hour Kumo is bullish, it's getting thicker. And 1-hour Kumo is also getting thicker and bigger too, just now. And M30 Kumo is also thicker. So at this time, I think USD/JPY breaks the resistance. But again, it's better to wait for the breakout in this case because again, this resistance has been so strong. This 150.8 area has been so strong. So just in case, it's better to wait for the breakout. Or what I usually do is I enter trade before the breakout. And so let's say if I check the 5-minute chart, I usually take entries by M5. But let's say I enter trade right now by, let's say I buy right now and I put the stop loss below the support. Let's say I put the stop loss here. And if the market doesn't break, retrace, then I simply exit, but with a small loss. In this case, I think if the price retraces, most likely I would exit in halfway to stop loss. So my exit will be most likely around here. Exit before the price hit the stop loss. So my drawdown will be 1%. This will be only minus 1% of my drawdown because my stop loss, I usually take the stop loss to take the 2% risk per trade. So if I exit in halfway to stop loss, I lose 1%, and that's really minimum. However, if the market breaks the resistance and goes bullish continuously, then I can expect much bigger reward than the risk per trade, 2%. So expecting that, I enter trade. But if the price was rejected, then I prefer to wait for the breakout, for example. So if you enter trade before the breakout, that means higher risk but higher reward. Because the chance for the market to retrace will be higher, but once it breaks the resistance, you can expect bigger reward. But if you wait for the breakout and buy, then the reward might be smaller because you are actually losing these potential pips take after the breakout. But it's safer. So it's basically your choice whether you enter trade before or after the breakout. And by risk management like this, you can avoid the fake, because if once it breaks, you make profits anyways. So if you test it over time, and if you have more winners than losing trades, then you get the win. I hope that makes sense. So that's how I think about it when the price is near the resistance and buy or sell based on the risk management, like this way. Okay, Ruby says, can we see XAUSD? All right, sure. Let's see gold. Let's see what's happening right now on gold. Commodity XAUSD. Looks like it's bearish today. Okay, so looks like it's still consolidating. This is a daily time frame. And Kijun Sen is completely flat. And it's consolidating. And it looks like the market is supported by the previous resistance week from the 4th of December last year on 2148.93. So let's see and wait if the price will be supported and goes up or not. If it goes up, I look for buying opportunity. But if it breaks support and goes down, then I think the price goes down to Kijun Sen. So I'm still waiting for the next direction on gold in that sense. Let's see which way it goes. At this moment, I can't really tell which way it's going. Looks like as the market consolidates, it's bearish. So if it breaks the support, I think the price really goes down after that. All right. Hello, Jota. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, pound JPY I covered already. Yeah, it's bullish right now. Right, but it's overbought. Okay, Nguyen says, why do you leave Japan? In our country, we always want to live in Japan. Yeah, many reasons. After living there for such a long time, I always wanted to live outside of Japan. In the future, I think I will come back to Japan. But for now, I want to explore. And as a trader, time zone to trade in Dubai is perfect than Japan. That's why. Time zone is really important for trader. I mean, I was able to trade in Japan at nighttime when UK or New York opens, but I feel so much more relaxed to trade here in Dubai than Japan. Okay, Musa says, what should newbie put focus to learn? Many things. You have to focus on the price action first. If you're a newbie, learn price action, because even Ichimoku or any other indicators are the translations of the price actions. So if you master price actions, then you will understand better and deeper about these indicators. So I do use the price actions. Whenever I check charts, I do see charts based on the price actions. I did a live earlier, a couple of days ago, based on the 5-minute time frame scalping example, and in there I was sharing my view based on the candlesticks patterns. So if you haven't watched that yet, please do. But yeah, price action is really very important, whichever strategy you learn next. But sometimes, this is for me too, but sometimes we are so excited to learn new techniques, new strategies. And whenever you see like new indicators, you may be excited because it's, something different than what you have known so far. So, but if you only focus on the indicators or signals and neglect the knowledge of the price actions, then if the indicator start not to work, then you may have to look for another indicator that may seem to work. And you look for Holy Grail in this way. But I don't want you to do that because I was doing that. I spent so much money and time to research and buy these indicators and new strategies. But I found the price action would be all the basics and the most important. Okay, Steven says, can you predict Bitcoin now using Ichimoku time frame 4 hour? Let me check the Bitcoin in the 4 hour and the daily time frame also. So I always check the higher time frame first. Okay, so here's the daily time frame and right. So first, weekly. Weekly shows it's overbought, like I mentioned, because the Kumo thin simply. So I said, watch out on the retracement. And looks like after the market reached all-time high to 70,000, now it's retracing. So in this case, it's better to focus on the weekly chart. I think the price retraces to either Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. So if you can sell, I think those will be the targets so far. But if you want to buy, you have to wait for the buying momentum again. Now it's bearish momentum in the short term. And also in terms of the price action, weekly shows doji reverse. So if this week closes like this, then from next week, I think the price goes down Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen. So that's the weekly perspective. It's in the middle of the retracement, it looks like. And if I check the daily time frame, it touched the Kijun-sen. So from here, I think it may bounce up or it may consolidate. Or it may even go bearish. So now it's range to me. It's range on the daily time frame. And here's 4 hour. 4 hour broke the Kumo and it's bearish. 4 hour broke the Kumo and broke the support and it's bearish. And the next target is down here on 59,321. So I keep my arrow down like this way. This one is now bearish continuously. So yeah, that's BTC USD. Okay, Summer says, first time I heard the cannon, I thought we were under attack. Oh, did you hear it? It was really loud, right? Yeah, when you actually hear it's so loud, super loud. Every time it happens at 6:30 during my live stream and I got shocked. Yeah. I knew it's gonna come, but every time it's really shocking. Yes, C1 says how to show cycle lines on TradingView. I want more easier to identify number Suchi cycles line TradingView. I'm not really sure about that. Whenever I do time cycles, I do manually like this. So it's really simple. You simply take the swing highs and swing lows and you get the cycles. So for example, on the Bitcoin, on the daily time frame, the highs are in 9 to 11 days. So the previous high, on the lows. So previous low, 26 February this year, and the second low was on the 5th of March, and the third low was the 15th of March. In between, there were 9, 11 bars. So in this pattern, most likely the next low will be marked on the 24th of March. That means until the 24th March, the market is bearish. This is time cycles. So you don't have to use any tools. Simply capture lows and highs and put the vertical lines and check the number of candles and just draw it. It's really simple. Okay, let's see. Aldo, hello, good morning. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And possible to analyze IBOV, thanks. Okay, IBOV, let me see. Do I have that in my list? Is it the stock market? Let me see. yeah, please tell me what market that is. Then I can have a look. Or maybe I can just search. Is it this one? Bovespa index? Is it? Oh no, it's a index in Brazil. Let me check. If this is the case, then let me see. Oh no, it's not applicable daily chart. So it's got only like the weekly time frame. Oh, okay, it's a Brazilian index. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is the one I think. Let me know if it's wrong. Hold on, let me cancel the message. I am on IBOV ESPA index. Is this correct? This is the weekly time frame. Yes, okay, yeah. So this one is now range, and recently this is called descending P wave. This is all again the price action. Descending P wave is now happening like this. So I think the price goes down to Kijun Sen. So it's bearish. Let me just put the down arrow like this way. So it's bearish. So the price is within the descending P wave. So it may break this week, next week, or if not, it retraces and resisted and goes bearish again. And down Kijun Sen is the target. Kijun Sen is also previous resistance. So the target at the moment would be 122,989.4. Yeah. So that's my analysis. So basically, whatever markets I'm analyzing, this is universal. This is applicable to any markets. So I'm just giving you more and more examples of my views among the markets. If this were Forex, I would say the same thing. Okay, Guebo, thanks for joining. Good to see you. He says, hello, Kay. How are you today? Talking about exit timing. Can I ask you how many % you lose in losing trades? I lose 1% drawdown in average. That's my losing trade drawdowns. 1% of how much I have in my trading account. That's my risk management. Okay, let me see. Okay, Mango Pig says, excellent videos for Ichimoku. By the way, it has helped me gain better understanding. Oh, that's so great to hear. So great to hear. Yeah, I really feel that, this year, especially for the last couple of weeks, it's my mission to really share Ichimoku knowledge through the communities. So I will be working on more projects to share more knowledges. So yeah, please look forward to it this year. Okay, Guebo says, I was watching videos from 2022 and you talk about start trade stocks. Did you just start it? Oh no, I only still focus in Forex. Yeah. In your opinion, trade stocks is harder than trade Forex? I think trading Forex is harder than trading stocks, I think, because stock markets, tends to go bullish, but Forex can go up and down either way. So in that sense, right, in the long term, Forex is difficult than stock markets, in my opinion. Okay, Ali Reza says, Dear K, when Kijun Sen in NASDAQ in 1 hour and M30 bearish. Okay, let me check. Kijun Sen NASDAQ 1 hour. Let me see. So here's 1 hour. Okay, Kijun Sen at the moment is flat, but it was bearish before. And M30 is, Kijun Sen is now flat, but it was bearish before. Okay, but in the time frames down sideways, which trade would be reasonable as a scalper in 2 minutes? First of all, I don't scalp in 2-minute time frame, so I can't really answer that. But overall, it's bearish, especially M30 seems to be down now. And because the price is below Kijun Sen and the Chikou span below the candles, it looks like the previous support is now becoming resistance. So if you are the scalper, then you may be able to sell near the Kijun Sen and expect the price goes down this way on 2-minute or 5-minute or whichever time frames you're using. If I were to scalp on M5 on this one, this is bearish. So first I sell. I look for the selling opportunity and I check M5, and if M5 shows like this, I don't use Ichimoku on M5, but M5 is now showing W bottom neckline breakout, so it's bullish. So that means it may break the resistance, but if not, then I think the price, before it breaks the neckline, I think the price consolidates. And if it doesn't break the resistance, there must be some kind of another double top or another range breakout. And I think that will be the perfect timing to sell. And if you scalp, then maybe the support level, either here or here, will be the target. That's how I would plan based on the price action to scalp. But so far, this was W bottom neckline breakout, bullish. So you may break the resistance, right? So I don't want to trade. This is risky to trade. You have to wait for the selling confirmation on M5 or 2-minute time frame to sell. Yeah, previous support again is now becoming the resistance. So I think the price goes bearish from here. But we will see. That's my view. So by doing that, if you know the price actions, then you can plan like this. Okay, Guebo, you're welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. Okay. Sivan says, can Ichimoku identify divergence like another indicators? No, it doesn't. Well, it does have divergence, like Chikou span divergence strategy, but it's different from other indicators. Like you mean indicators in divergence is usually seen on oscillators, like RSI, MACD, stochastic. But Ichimoku is not oscillator. So it's not ideal to use divergence, strategy in Ichimoku. Okay, Mo7 says, hi Kei, what do you recommend me to do because I feel stuck in my trading journey? I'm still not profitable 6 years and in trading, but I feel like I know enough to trade profitably. Okay, so my recommendation is to backtest your trade. You have to take at least 100 trades. Take 100 trades backtesting and see the result. If the result is positive, then you should be confident in live trades. But if you're not profitable 6+ years, then you may be changing the strategies over time, or you know lots of knowledge, but you may not be able to apply correctly these knowledges to the live market. So to confirm what works, what doesn't work, I recommend you to backtest based on the knowledge you have for the last 6+ years and see which one works. Then you live trade on the ones that works for you. Then you should be fine. Okay. Alireza, good to see you. Yeah, you're welcome. Anush says, how many profitable trades out of 10 would you suggest in backtesting to use a strategy in real market? If you follow my strategy, KTS, then out of 10 trades, the profitable should be 2 or 3 trades. 1 to 3 trades. If you get 1 to 3 trades profitable out of 10 trades, then you should be profitable in my strategy. especially if you can capture the big wave, big trend in 2 to 3 trades within 10 trades, and you can cover these small losses. Yeah. So to me, I'm a trend follower. So first, I only trade when there's a trend by Ichimoku. And this is another reason why my win rate is low. My win rate is low because I exit very quickly. Whenever the market retraces, I exit quickly, and so that my drawdown keeps small. And that's why my win rate is lower. But I trend follow. And once the trend happens towards my direction, I gain lots of pips profits, and it should cover my previous small losses. So that's my strategy. Okay, let me just zoom in on this one and continue to monitor the price action today. Okay, Winstock says, do you know wick-off theory? Is there any relation between Ichimoku and wick-off? I don't know about wick-off. I've heard the name many times before, but I don't know the wick-off theory. Yeah. All right, Mo7 Sin, you're welcome. Anu says, also, do you use some risk-reward ratio? In backtesting, I found I missed some very good profits having fixed my target with 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio. No, I don't. I don't use the risk-reward ratio. I know the risk percent to be 2% to stop loss, but when it comes to trading profits, I do, as long as price continues bullish or bearish. I keep trading profits until it stops. So when I enter trades, I don't know how many pips I will gain or how many percent, how many profit I will gain. I don't really know that because I don't set TP. So as long as it goes, I follow, I trial. And that's something I do. By doing this, especially by doing this with 2 positions, 2 entries, 2 stop losses, you can maximize the profits and minimize the risk per trade. And also break-even timing is important too, so that you don't lose after break-even. Okay, Nguyen says, how many years you spend in lost money of trading, Mr. K? I was losing for the first 3 years. Kept losing, and finally I was able to win profits. So if you come to my website, you can find the link on the below description. You can come to my website, and you can click on K's profile here, and you can see my profile. And if you scroll down, then you can see my profits. So I started my trading full-time in 2013. It was a loss over the year. 2014 was a loss too. But finally, 2015, I was able to make profits finally, but still small. But after that, I compounded my profits, and I keep compounding it until now. So that's how I started my journey. Looking back, I think I was good that I lost for the first couple of years, because if I was doing well in the first couple of years, I may think that I'm genius and I may lose bigger because of the overconfidence. But I keep losing for the first 2 years, and that's how I learned the risk management. That's when I learned the importance of the stop loss, and that's when I built my own strategy. So now I feel I was lucky to be able to learn from the losses in early stage. All right, Captain Blossom, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for enjoying my videos. All right, Anush, you're welcome. Crispin says, hello, thank you, Mr. K. What do you think about using Heikin Ashi versus normal with analysis using Ichimoku. I prefer Heikin Ashi. I prefer candlesticks, sorry. I prefer candlesticks over Heikin Ashi because, you can capture trend by Ichimoku, Kumo, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. So you don't have to use Heikin Ashi to capture trends. Because, already Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo are eliminating the noise of the trend on the market. And plus, if you master the price action, the candlesticks, then it's much better to use with the Ichimoku. Yeah, eventually, if you master Ichimoku, then you're gonna have to use the price action, not only price action, but also time theory, price theory. And in Heikin Ashi, it's difficult to do. Okay, Ktub says in gold, 1 minute, 5 minute, Ichimoku crossover is working good for scalping. Okay. Yeah, if it works, then yeah, please continue. Okay. Ali Reza says, can you tell something about the procedure of the GTS course? How long and how many hours per week personal coaching? Again, you can come to my website and hover over on services, click on the GTS, then you can find all the details. And also, if you check the below description, you can also find the link to GTS class, and please view the website. And if you have more questions, feel free to reach me by email. Okay, Nguyen says, hi Kay, when the trend in 4 hour, 1 hour is the same trend, you look at M5. What other conditions are needed so you decide to entry? In terms of the entry, I check M5 and also I check the currency strength chart, like I mentioned before, and news website. And when multiple pairs trending at the same time, I have to select the best pair. So I use these Ichimoku lines and these strength chart and basically the price actions in the lines and M5 entry confirmations to take entries. Yeah, so I do enter trades, I do analyze markets in multiple time frames. I don't check the daily time frame only. Okay, Blackwater, hello. Thank you for joining. Long time. Welcome back here. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you again. Okay, so I think I will finish the live since it's over 1 hour now. But again, in terms of the JPY pairs I covered today, what I have to say is just watch out on the retracement. They may start to retrace because of the reasons I mentioned today on the live. So let's see how it goes. If the market, but overall I think, fundamentally speaking, JPY pairs are bullish. So if I find a good chance to buy, I do that. So yeah, let's see. So I will finish the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. And I hope to see you again soon. Okay, but looks like market's active in Forex. At least that's a good news, because last year or until January, the market seems to be very quiet in range. But since February, they start to be active, so which is good as a Forex trader myself. So let's continue monitor chart, and I continue to share my views on the YouTube. So I hope to see you again soon. Okay, and until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. All right, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.